Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Babu Zungu and the Senzo Mewa case. Babu Zungu vindicated. The moment of truth fought back. The moment of truth fought back. That is what happened here. They tried to break him. He stood taller. Zungu's vindication is the most important thing right now in South Africa. Courtroom biased, exposed. Babu Zungu clears his name live on television. That is what we care about. Babu Zungu walked in that courtroom with years of doubt on his shoulders and walked out a vindicated man. That's what he did. What he did as a parent, it shows a lot of courage, a lot of integrity, a lot of everything that says, I'm a good man. That's what he did. So in this video, we are breaking down how his calm, consistent testimony exposed cracks in the state's version, challenged courtroom bias, and shifted public perception in real time. We unpack how cross-examination failed to shake his story, why his steady composure turned public opinion, moments where the state tactics backfired, the double standard treatment between defense and the state witnesses, why many now believe Babu Zungu told the truth without fear or hesitation. Whether the trial ends in clarity or controversy, one thing is certain: Babu Zungu restored his dignity publicly, and the nation witnessed that live. Senzo Meyiwa, trial, justice for Senzo, courtroom drama. That's what we are on about here right now. Okay? Yes. 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 That's what we are about. For years, Absalom Babu Zungu was treated. What is his other name? Tlahlezi. Yes. Tlahlezwe. That's what they said it means. Tlahlezwe. So Tlahlezi, Babu Tlahlezi, Absalom Zungu was treated like an outsider, perhaps people giving jabs at him in his community because his story couldn't be trusted. He was treated somehow because there was, I think more than anything, there was Bongani Danzi in that courtroom, an innocent young man. There was a Muzi Sibia who was also innocent. And people knew he's not a criminal. You know, when people know in the Kasi, in the villages, so and so, because in the villages and Ekas, in the townships, we know each other, we know our capabilities, we know this and that about each other. The moment one of us is in a trouble that we are like, not so and so, nah, no, not him, not him. Then whoever is responsible for that, we start looking at you sideways. So I think that's what Babu Zungu felt from 2022, 2023, 2024, now 2025. And he was like, I'm not going to let this slide. He sat there, waited and was like, I'm going to prove to these people that I had nothing to do with this. Cross-examination was supposed to expose him, right? Instead, it exposed the cracks in the state strategy. Every time they tried to corner him, every time they tried to twist his words, every time they threw him a curveball, he pushed back with a calm confidence. Not arrogance, not defensive, just truth, plainly and steady. It was just plain. And slowly it became obvious he wasn't the one struggling, they were. And while he stood on his own, something else became impossible to ignore. The courtroom wasn't treating everyone equal. I already did a video about this, but I'm doing a second one because I want you to understand what happened in that courtroom. When the defense breathes wrong, they are lectured. When the state fumbles, it's brushed off. But Zungu, he needed no favors from anyone. No protection, no soft landings. He spoke like a man who came to tell the truth and nothing else. South Africans watched it live on YouTube, SABC channel. Some others watched it on ENCA channel and other channels that we have there. But as we were watching, and something shifted loudly from disbelief to neutrality to respect. Babu Zungu earned people's trust right there by being honest, full of integrity, and standing his ground, and showing that I, as Babu Zungu, Absalom Mhlahlezi Zungu, I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of integrity. He proved that in that witness box. And when he did that, while we were having this uncertain what, we were like, let's get neutral, guys. We have no choice. Let's get neutral. And then while we were busy being neutral, that also shifted very fast and we became full of honor, full of respect for that man. We were like, wow, this man, wow, Ubaba, wow. The way he carried himself, the way he was, the way he spoke, the way he was a human being when he needed to be emotional, but not bad, not in a bad way. He would be. He showed humility. He showed brokenness. He showed disbelief. He showed feelings of betrayal. He showed all of that, but there was a composure in all of it. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. People started saying this man is not lying. He looks more honest than the officials are taking him. His testimony makes sense. Theirs doesn't. Babu Zungu didn't just answer questions. He dismantled years of doubt. The years of doubt was the 11 years of the situation and chaos of the Senzo Miwa case. While we started hearing about him in 2022, but he dismantled the entire 11 years of doubt and lies. That's what he did. I don't think he understood that. I don't think he did. Vindication doesn't always come from the judge. We already spoke about this. Sometimes it comes from the moment a man refuses to be broken, even when a whole system tries to corner him. And that's exactly what happened in Babu Zungu's situation. Babu Zungu restored his dignity. He restored his name, and he did it in front of the entire country. Everyone that doubted him, except for the Lulus, there's nothing we can do for that. But the entire country now sees the light. The entire country sees the light. The truth always finds its voice. There is nothing anyone can do or say to try and confuse the truth. When you are telling the truth, no one can tell you you are lying. There's no one that can tell you you are lying. When the truth is out, there are people when they lie, they will always be in their story. Ubabu Zungu, even when he forgot some details or was not quite remembering in a way that is faster and whatnot, he sounded honest. He was very honest in his things. Very, very honest. I don't know about you, but what I'm trying to say, Ubabu Zungu vindicated himself. Truth stood tall live in court. What are your thoughts? Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what were your expectations. And after you were done watching Babu Zungu, how did you feel? What happened to you? What changed? What shifted? All of that, Shende. Let's talk with comment section. Thank you so much. I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.